Back in 1960, my father and uncle bought Reliable Van and Storage. Prior to that, the name of the company was Peter Toscano and Sons, my grandfather, my father, and my uncle. In 1960, they bought Reliable, and with Reliable came the Allied Van Lines franchise, and they were now in the domestic moving business with the purchase of Reliable. It takes a crack staff. Most of our staff is with us over 15, 16 years. We have people here for 30 years. We're actually in this building 41 years. We do a lot of consumer moving, people moving back and forth all around the world on their own, and we do a lot of corporate relocations.
Moving is probably one of the more stressful things people go through in their lifetime. The Reliable way, we try to take that stress out of the process, okay? We try to set the customer at ease. We take that stress upon ourselves. We do in-house pricing, on-the-spot guaranteed pricing. So there are no surprises at delivery. The price is the price. We have a dedicated fleet of vehicles here, over 100 vehicles, to meet each and every need of our customers. And finally, we have several different insurance programs that allow each family to pick what may best fit them and their needs going through the relocation process. We're very proud of our history, our tradition, and our customer satisfaction. And we probably move over 4,500 families in a given year.
So I went onto the internet to look for a moving company that not only had great name recognition, but presented themselves in a very professional manner. And I narrowed it down to 3 or 4 different companies. And then I interviewed each company and went through my due diligence that way. And Reliable just stood out as the company that I felt most comfortable with. They were the most professional. Right from the very first contact with a young lady named Denise, the manner in which she was organized, the way that she went through the process, the explanation, the attention to details, the patience that she had as I asked a lot of questions. Just, it made Reliable stand out from the rest of the group that I interviewed. We knew we were in good hands when they took such care to treat our possessions like they were their own. A move is stressful, a move is very difficult for anyone, and to take all of that tension out of it just really made that piece of the move just extraordinarily good.
When a client first calls, we schedule an estimate. We have a survey go out to the home. We'll do a complete survey, give them an estimated weight of the move. We call you prior to your move date. We call you on your move date to make sure everything's going well. We call you prior to delivery to confirm an exact delivery time. We also call you after you deliver to make sure there's no issues, questions, or concerns.
I walk them through the whole moving process. It starts out with me being the point of contact, and I would be the point of contact throughout the move. And then if they do decide to go with us, then we have a whole department that is behind me. There's no job too big, too small. We can pretty much handle every aspect of moving.
Everybody has drivers, but to work for Reliable Van and Storage and Allied Van Lines, you have to go through a very rigorous training process, and you're not going to get behind the wheel until that process is completed.
The word reliable in and by itself means it's something that you rely on or you can count on. So if an attention to detail is if you want to call that reliable, if patience, if explanations, if the ability to answer questions, if treating your possessions as if they belong to the reliable company themselves, if you want to call that reliable, then they are extraordinarily reliable. I would personally call it extraordinary.